Hello everyone. Here we have a set based on games and tournaments. We are given that in a sports event there are 6 teams A, B, C, D, E and F and they are competing against each other. Matches are scheduled in 2 stages. Each team plays 3 matches in first stage and 2 matches in second stage, and no team plays against the same team more than once in the event. Okay. So what we have is, let's say A. Now A will play exactly 1 match against all the other 5 teams, such that out of those 5 matches, 3 will be played in the first stage and 2 will be played in the second stage, and that is true for all the other 5 teams as well. Okay. Now the observations, no ties are permitted in any of the matches, so there will be a definite result, win and loss. The observations after the completion of stage 1 and stage 2 are as follows, and these are the observations as to who won against whom after stage 1 and after stage 2. So let's say this is stage 1 and let's write the matches of stage 2 over here. Okay, cool. Let's see. One team won all the matches, all the 3 matches. Okay, so there was one team which won all the 3 matches. What I will do is, I will write the winning team first and the losing team second. Winning team and the losing team second. Okay. Now, there was a team which won all its 3 matches in the first stage. Fine. 2 teams lost all the matches. There were 2 teams who lost all the matches. Fine. D lost to A but won against C and F. Okay. So, D lost to A. That means A won against D but won against C and F. So D won against C and D also won against F. Okay, so this point we are done. Next, E lost to B. That means B won against E in the first stage. E lost to B but won against C and F. That means E wins against C and E also wins against F. Fine. Next, B lost at least 1 match. So there would be at least 1 match which B would lose. Against whom we don't know, but there would be at least 1 match. F did not play against the top team of stage 1. Fine. F does not play against the top team of stage 1. Now who can be the top team? As in the team which won all the 3 matches. This is going to be the top team, right? Who can be the top team here? Out of A, B, C, D, E and F, who can be the top team? Let's see. B we know has lost at least 1 match, so B cannot be the top team because the top team will be the one who has won all the 3 matches. C also has lost 2 matches, C cannot be the top team. D also has lost at least 1 match here, D cannot be the top team. E has lost 1 match, E cannot be the top team. F has lost 1 match, F cannot be the top team here. So that means the top team has to be A. A has won all its matches. Fine. Next, we are also given that there were 2 teams who lost all their matches. Now, out of A, B, C, D, E and F, which are the 2 teams that would have lost all the matches? A cannot lose all the matches. A is in fact going to win all the matches. B has won at least 1 match, so B cannot lose all the matches. E and D also cannot lose all the matches because E has won at least 2 here and D has won 2 matches here. So the 2 teams which have lost all their matches are C and F. So C here we have already figured out, C lost against D and E. That means C will lose at least 1 more match, and F has lost 2 matches against D and E, so F will lose 1 more match here. Okay. So we have figured out the losers in the first stage. Now who are going to be the winner in these 3 matches? Let's try to figure that out. Now A has to win 3 matches. A has won a match here. A has to win 2 more matches. So A will play with 2 of these 3 teams, B, C or F. But we are given that F does not play against the top team of stage 1. So A cannot play with F. That means A will play with B and C. So A wins against B, A wins against C. So A has played 3 matches, 1, 2, 3. Let's figure out for B. B has played only 2 matches in the first stage. That means this final winner will be B. This will be B versus F and the winner will be B. B has played 3 matches. Let's look for C. C has lost 3 matches here. D has played 3 matches. E has played 2 here and lost 1 here. So 3 matches. And F also has played 3 matches. So all the 6 teams have played 3 matches in the first stage. Now let's come to the second stage. The leader of stage 1 lost the next 2 matches. Okay, so the leader was A here. A lost the next 2 matches in stage 2. Fine. Of the 2 teams at the bottom after stage 1, one team won both the matches while the other lost both the matches. Okay, fine. Okay. Now for A, before we move on to the second point, A has played with B, C and D. A has played with B, C and D. So A has to play versus E and F. A has to play with E and F in the second stage, and A loses both its matches versus E and F as well. Right? That means E won at least one of its matches in the second stage. F also wins at least one of the matches in the second stage. Now the second point is, of the 2 teams at the bottom after stage 1, one team won both the matches while the other lost both the matches. Okay, so the teams at the bottom were C and F. So out of C and F, there would be one team which is going to win both the matches, and one team is going to lose both the matches. Okay, now can F lose both its matches? No, F has already won its match here. That means F is going to win its next match, and C is going to lose both the matches, and F is going to win both the matches because F has already won versus A. Correct? Now, F is going to win its second match versus which team? Let's try to figure that out. F has played with D, E and B. So F has not played with C and A. So A's fixture is this, and this is going to be C over here. So F is going to win against C. That means C is going to lose both its matches. One is versus F, the other would be against which team? Let's try to figure that out. C has played versus D, E and A. A, D, E. That means B and F are remaining. So F's fixture is this, and this is going to be B over here. So C has lost both its matches against B and F over here. Okay, fine. Next is, one team lost both the matches in stage 2. Okay, there is one more team who has lost both the matches in second stage. Now, who can be that one more team? One is A, one is C. Now, out of A, B, C, D, E and F, A has already lost 2 matches, C has already lost 2 matches. Out of B, D, E, F, there is one more team who is going to lose both the matches. Now, B cannot be that team because B has won at least one match. E cannot be that team because E has already won match, and F cannot be that team because F has already won both the matches in second stage. That means the only remaining team is D, and D is going to lose both its matches in the second stage, right? Now D is going to play versus whom? D, let's see, D has played with A, C and F. So D still has to play with B and E. So this is going to be B and E over here. B is going to win versus D, and E is also going to win versus D. Okay. Now let's look at the questions. So first question is, the team or teams which with the most wins in the event are, which team won most number of matches in the event? So let's try to figure that out. How many matches are won by whom? So in the first stage, A, B, C, D, E and F, right? A won its all 3 matches, B has won only 1 match and won 2 matches, C lost all the matches, D has won 2 matches, E won 2 matches and F loses all the matches. So 3, 2, 5, 5 plus 4, 9, and there were actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 matches here. In the second stage, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches, and let's see which team won how many. A lost both its matches, B has won both its matches, C lost both its matches, D lost both its matches, E has won both its matches, and F has won both its matches. So 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6 matches over here. So A has won 3 plus 0, total, let's figure this out here, A, B, C, D, E and F. A1 a total of 3 matches, B has 1, 2 plus 2, 4 matches, C wins 0 plus 0, 0 matches, D wins 2 plus 0, 2 matches, E wins 2 plus 2, 4 matches and F wins 0 plus 2, 2 matches. This is the total number of wins. Okay. So the first question is the teams or the team with most number of wins in the event is wins. For most wins we have B and E. There are 2 teams which win 4 matches each. So the answer will be option E, B and E over here. Okay. Next question is the 2 teams that defeated the leader of stage 1 are, okay, which two teams defeated the leader of stage 1? Leader of the stage 1 was A and A was beaten by E and F. So the answer will be E and F, option B. Third, the only team or teams that won both the matches in stage 2 are, okay, in stage 2 both the matches were won by B, E and F. So this will be option D, B, E and F. And finally, the teams that won exactly 2 matches in the event are. So exactly 2 matches were won by D and F. This table gives us the total number of wins and exactly 2 wins were for D and F. So the answer for this question will be option E, D and F here. Okay. So that's it for this set. Thank you.